Okay. Mic is on. Testing. Yep. Okay. All right. So our good friend Drug is up again. DURG or DRUG. Um, thought it was gonna go ahead and fail out yesterday, but just continue to press its way up. Got 8 million shares in trading right now, and it's I don't know about Drug. I just don't see the push behind it, but it continues to push up every pre-market. Every pre-market has been pushing up, so but coming back up to this high point up here around the 350s and giving a little move down. Well, like I said, I don't really know. I was talking to Rooster about Hussa and INDO yesterday. I was like, man, be careful with that because oil is taking a little dip. It may cause them to react really negatively. Because that's what we saw last time when INDO were following oil and oil dipped a bit. They had an exaggerated movement down on INDO and Hussa. But today, let's see where oil is. Oil is at the $92. Oh, what did I just do? $92 and it's coming. It came and tested this 200 moving average, which was at the $95 and is coming on down. So I'll be careful with anything connected to oil right now until it proves or consolidates above the 85, 86 level. What's up, SB? The other one from yesterday that actually had really good news was Plug. Plug had a deal with Amazon, which it fell down here to $28, but now it's back up here right under the 30s. And so I was thinking, man, Plug had the news this week. Like a whole deal with Amazon on the green, what was it, green natural gas or something like that. I was like, man, I'm surprised that didn't do more than it did. Had a little gap down to the 29s this morning and is gap filled now, back up to the 30s. But yeah, that was one that was super interesting to me. I really haven't watched Plug a whole lot. So I don't know what it does on after consolidations like this, but if we look back a little bit, let's see if we can find something like it. Mm. So I had a nice little trend from here down and start to hold out of that trend. Okay. We'll have to see, man. That news is crazy, so I don't even know if this trend will still be in effect on Plug. INDO did break down at $10, back at the nines. Where's my... Also, if you guys ever want to hop on and chat through the Discord, we can also do that. We have our Discord channel, the stocks futures and what's the rest of it? Voice chat, stocks futures voice chat. We can hop on Discord. You can shoot me a message, be like, "Hey, I want to say something," and you can jump on that way. And we can chat about what we're seeing in the market. What's up, Lori? Hello, happy Friday. Yeah, end of the week, and drug is still pushing up. Good morning, Ben. Ben, I tried to warn Rudy about the whole INDO thing. I was like, man, be careful. But he said he wants to actually add to his position in Hussa around the 225s, I believe he said. I was like, man, be careful, bro. This thing is definitely one that reacts heavily to oil. But we'll see. INDO came down here and settled back in this little range between the 975-ish level and the 875, so about $1 range there. Hussa did about the same thing from 450 up to the 475-ish level. Lori says she's gonna be on drug today. Hey, we'll see, man. This thing is, I don't know, man. It just will not make up its mind, and it doesn't have any kind of catalyst or reason. So it's a hard one. Looking like it wants to come down a little bit today, though. See what happens when it retests the $3 down here. On the daily chart, where's drug? Daily chart, this thing is so unpredictable, man. Had this huge wick down all the way down here to the 116s, popped back up to the 346, got pushed down again to the 200 moving average, popped back up to the 265, got pushed down again to the 200 moving average, popped back. So it's so unpredictable here. I just don't know. It doesn't have like a consistency in it. It's just up and down, up and down. Well, I guess it's consistently inconsistent. So whatever you think it's gonna do, it's just gonna do the opposite. SPY is at 420 right now. Pushing back up for a gap fill on the SPY. 421 would be the gap fill. Plug getting a pop here as well. just completed its gap fill back up to $30, sitting at the 30.25s right now. What's up, One Life? One Life, did you take a look at Plug with the whole Amazon news and, getting that deal with Amazon? So we're seeing the 325s on drugs start to come on back through. Got you. So on intraday, Plug has a new high up here, 335s. Now we'll get rid of the rest of this stuff because it's just an eyesore for right now. Big sell off on drug, you think? We'll see. We got some, let me see. It's got a top up here, the 350s, where the short resistance kind of began on today or got up to today. So we'll see if they can hold it under 350. But drug has been so unpredictable. None of these counters have gotten over 1,000,000 shares though yet. None of them have even gotten close. So it may be drying up in volume today. So you may see a crash. We'll see. Almost 10 million shares traded. And it's gotten pushed under the 200 moving average, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and continues to try to hold it with no catalyst. I don't know if these are hopes and dreams of the people or what. Because the only catalyst I remember about this one, I think it had the magic mushrooms. So I don't know. Maybe there's something about these mushrooms that's different from all the others. But yeah. One light says drug over 350, it'll go to 40. Man, that thing goes to 40. I'm just gonna watch it. That's higher than it's the high is the 895, so I highly doubt that's gonna happen. It is low float though, so anything is possible. Could be like another HKD move. Actually, let me go look at HKD. Where did it end up? Or wait, HKD. HKD went up there to 2000 and is back down here to 169. 169. I think the other stock that was with that was AMTD, I believe. Was that it? AMTD? Hmm. I forget. Whatever. All I know is a lot of people lost money on that one. HKD. Donnell, you said nice bounce off VWAP. I don't know, man. I think VWAP is invisible right now. I think people are looking more at this resistance here. This resistance up here to the 350. VWAP may be invisible here. It just may dive straight through it. We got about 10 minutes to the bell, and we're just churning shares up here around the 350. It's crazy how these things hold up so well during pre-market into the open, and as soon as open comes out, those orders that are sitting out there to sell on the they're like good till canceled or whatever, and they can be traded intraday, they immediately get snapped up. So we'll see. We'll see this open. It may be kind of ugly this morning. It's only up 16%, but it does have 10 million shares traded. So somebody's getting in, or either collecting up here under the 350, looking for it to pop up a little bit higher before it gets smashed, or people are actually going to be crazy enough to continue pushing this thing up for real. Because it's really not aggressively getting away from this like Donnell said, the VWAP is not aggressively getting away from it. And whenever it's just kind of just on one side and just kind of collecting, collecting more and more longs, collecting more and more longs on the above the VWAP like they want to trade, and then it just dives. So I'm thinking that call out on the dive is getting more and more real here. Cause I'm pretty sure they're like, oh yeah, let's buy here. We'll put our stop at 320 and see what happens. You know, it had a nice little buy up here off of this little 320. And we'll probably try to take quick profits above 350 if it can get there, but it may not happen. One Life says at 10 a.m. Pumping Powell is talking. And you said you have a swing position on GDRX. 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 What is this thing? Good RX Holdings. Why this beaten down stock could surprise investors this year. The Inflation Reduction Act will not fix American healthcare. Okay. ELV versus GDRX, which stock is better value option. Novavax and good stocks are on the move after the earnings. Okay. What kind of company is this? It must be a pharmaceutical. Healthcare, health information services based out of California, United States. Okay. Through its subsidiary, offers information and tools that enable consumers to compare prices and save on their prescription drug purchases in the United States. The company operates a price comparison platform that provides customers with curated, geographically relevant prescription pricing and access to negotiated prices through good RX codes that are used to save money on prescriptions across the United States. It also offers other healthcare products and services, including subscriptions, pharma manufacturer solutions, and telehealth services. It serves pharmacy benefit managers that manage formulary. Oh my goodness, formularies, and prescription transactions, including establishing pricing between customers and pharmacies. Company incorporated in 2015 and is headquartered in Santa Monica, California. They're definitely operating in the green. No splits there. Dividend, no dividend yet. Okay. GoodRx is a customer-focused healthcare platform that aims to lower costs of healthcare in the United States. It has over 6 million active monthly users. The company's primary focus is the U.S. prescription drugs, so that's a lot of users. Has developed a price comparison tool that aggregates over 200 billion daily pricing data points. Wow. They got some questions answered. How do I buy? Who are GRX or GDRX competitors? What is the target price for them? Target for $8. Current stock price. Does good art pay dividend? No dividend. Hmm. Free telehealth. Well, that's good. Telehealth usually charges an arm and a leg. Short interest. 4.8 days to cover. Okay. Okay, so they got downgraded back in June, reiterated, downgrade, reiterated, upgraded, and then downgraded. Okay, whatever. Interesting. Drug. Oh my gosh. I looked away for a second and it is setting up for a absolute dump. Oh man. All right, we got 2 minutes to see this thing destroy on this morning. So let's see what happens. One Life says drug to 40. Drugs got to get to 4 before it can get to 40. You're down $500 at A firm. You got to work at the strip club tonight. Let me see. Moderna suing Pfizer. Moderna is suing Pfizer. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. You do well in the nursing home. uh, just a tip. Wow. And then A firm earnings diluted shareholders 8%. Operating expenses increased almost 100% year over year. Operating loss 277 mil. Free cash flow negative 186 mil. What a great business. All right, market just opened. Drug is our top mover on the day, and it is wow, looking amazing for shorts. Let's see if they can push it back under $3 today. $380s. Had this previous level back here of the $350s. It probably is going to try to stay above for support. See if it can hold up that 350. Going red on the day here. So it's going to have to pull a whole red to green move if it's going to get going back up. Will it be able to take out this this last previous 5-minute candle down here to the 335s? Let me look at what plug is doing. Plug just not looking amazing like I thought it was going to be at the 30s, slipping down here back towards the 2050s. Can't believe it's doing that on the Amazon news. Drug back up. A lot of indecision in here right under the 375s. Yeah, drug is insane. The mushrooms are at work right now. I don't understand. Those magic mushrooms must be curing cancer. For it to go back red on the day, it needs to come back down to 367. 367 right here as a support level. Definitely got up to $4 though. Over here on the daily chart, TOS, we can see that it had a major gap up after getting all this push down here. Gapped up, coming up to this previous resistance. Where is this resistance at? This was previous support that became or never got tested as real resistance. So it's up here again to the 440s, looking at the 450s possible resistance. And then it also has a top up here, 475. $24 million shares traded on it. 10 million shares traded just on this candle alone, this 5-minute candle. So it's about 2 million per 1-minute candle. INDO popping up there. Still within this range though. Has a top up here of the 967s. Is oil still coming down though, but INDO popping up here in the morning. So we'll see what it wants to do. Let me look at Hustle as well. Yeah, they're both getting pops, but I don't know why. Let me look at the news on oil. Ukraine reconnects power to nuclear plant amid pressure from UN inspection. Natural gas rises on weather. Oil prices rise, set for $3 weekly gain. Okay. So there's some news coming out about oil trying to rise. Anything else? EV charging stations, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Whatever. $367 is that hot level here for it to go back red on the day. Will it be able to get another 10 million shares on this candle? Very hard to do here. You got a 357 average. You exited at 403. Nice. Nice little 50-cent run up. Looks like they do want to buy it over 4 a little bit. $393 is, it's not moving. It's moving on the ask and the bid, but looking for the prices to update. Come on now. Our chart hit a high up here of the 416. $32 million up here. If it closes this candle green, I don't know. It maybe setting up for a nice little jab down for a test of that red day. It's only 30 cents away. Looks like a whole lot of shares just churning at the $4 right now. It's crazy. It did the same thing yesterday at the 290. It held that 290 for hours. Just held the 290, and now it's at the 390. Same action. Is this a repeat pattern? Will we see like we watched this thing go sideways for a while? Baba is up, just popped up on the scans as well, up 2%. But will it have that dive that it had yesterday after holding that one level for so long? It's literally it moved up $1 and it's having the same exact action at 390 that it had yesterday. Let me see what Baba's doing. Baba, NetApp, Autodesk, and other big gainers from Thursday. The asset classes are always talking to each other, and here's what they might be telling stocks. What? Baba went up to 105, is pulling back now, back down to the 102s. Had a nice little bottom here around the 80s and got going up. Drug now is testing right above 30 cents away from the this 370 367. I don't think that's a long way away from her though, because it's such a low float. 30 cents is nothing. So on the 5-minute, we have a little bit of resistance. We want to see if we can confirm this resistance on the larger time frames. of the $4 right there. But it had this same type of action yesterday where it acted like it was gonna fail, then went back up. Acted like it was gonna fail, then just went back up. But yesterday it was a lot more obvious. This one is only up 3% on the day right now. Yesterday it was up like 20-30%. So it was something that anybody could see that was entering the market at any time. Trading within those cents already. First 5 minute was 12 million traded, and it dropped all the way down on the next candle to 5 million, and now it's down to 2 million on this one. Or actually, this one hasn't closed, but 2 million as of now. INDO looking like it wants to test the top of this range here, with oil continuing down. Oil looking like it wants to test, or it is testing the 92 whole dollar level, cracking it a little bit. So I expect INDO and Hustle to follow that soon. Drug coming down here to the 375s, right above this 367, holding a little bit. Does not want to go red on the day just yet. Yeah, drug may be some chat. I mean, we're looking at it. Everybody's looking at it. It's got 36 million shares traded. Like, it's a lot of people to be crushed here. I can't believe it's holding. But it did this yesterday too. It had these same motions. So I wouldn't expect it to just blow out if it has that same sentiment it had yesterday. Yep, this is just a trap. It's gonna come back down. We'll see if it can hold the 367s twice. Held it once. Almost 5 million shares traded on this nice little descending candle on the 5 minute. Okay, opening up the new 5 minute candle, and this is a new 15 minute as well. So we can identify 418 was the high on this 15 minute for resistance. Then it has the body of this previous candle, 382s, that we'll see if it can hold above. 382. Making a higher low on the 5 minute. INDO finding a little top up here as well, around the 950s, right under this previous resistance level. And Hustle really doesn't look as good as INDO. Plug. See if plug can hold these levels of the looks like it's gonna got a bottom around the 2950, 2950-ish area. Continue to push down there. Boy, I guess the Amazon news just did not do it justice. Yeah, drug is doing the exact same thing it did yesterday, hanging around right under a whole dollar level before it crashed, and then it kind of rebounded. But will it have the catalyst to rebound again like it did the other day? Came down into these levels, crashed a little bit, kept on coming back to that 3 or 290 level, and then finally got the break up to the 310. So really above that level that it was struggling, 290s, that was a 20-cent run up from that struggle point. All right, 67 coming up. Will we see red on the day, or will it be able to hold here? 375s, a little bit of struggle there on the 5-minute. Let's look on this daily chart what this thing's looking like. On the daily chart, definitely a lot of pulling back has gone on here. Has given back about 415 down to the 375. So just a little bit more and it'll be red. 10 more cents. And we'll see what kind of push it gets to the downside, to the red side. Previous candle closed with only 3 million shares traded. Oh, yeah. Oil did break down those 92s, going on down to the 91.75s. Should see that reaction here soon. SPY at the 418s. Had a little gap down, gap fill, and then fell down. Back up to 390s. That looks like a double top. Can it break this top here? 395s. Yep. Breaking that top a little bit, giving a little bit of movement out. Let's look at this resistance. Back up there to the 417s were the top. It's holding the green day for now. But we'll see. Tested that $4 again there, creating a new lower high on the 15 minute. Back to the 390s, just like the 290s yesterday. It's crazy how similar it was from yesterday to today, even with this big move up. Same motions at the open. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see some kind of drop if it does the exact same, or not the exact same thing, but something similar to what it did yesterday. After holding here for a while, it had a big drop, then it kind of recovered. Only problem is, if it does a big drop now, it's going to drop big red. Yesterday, it had the luxury of being well within the green when it dropped. See, I see Fetch was one that SB called out, I believe, the other day, up to $11. FTCH still running up. I think he called it on, it might have been Thursday. I think he called it on. Now up to $11. Bed Bath and Beyond still right at the $10 level. And this is what's currently on my scans. Fetch just popped up, and NIO, and then ABA popped up, and then BBBY. Um, Rudy says Hibbett shot through the roof as well. Oops. Oh yeah, Hibbett's definitely jumping, but we're coming into this shopping season, so yeah, all of those retails are going to be getting those pops like that. But look at what Walmart is doing here. Not any huge movement. I think the other one we were talking about was Foot Locker, I believe. Yeah, it had a big, nice little gap up, 31 up to 37. Yeah, and just held around that 35-ish level. So every day since this main rip. Every day it does a move like this, moves up in that first hour, and then gets a little bit of short pressure into that second hour. So I'm gonna see if it just repeats that, moves up in the first hour, back into this short resistance, and then gets pounded down a little bit. I really just want to see it red on the day for real. 13 million shares traded on Fetch. Looking like it wants to test that $12 level. Inching up there. There's a little pop. 11.97s. Should get this pop here. So strong. See if we can see some green over here on the tape. Yep, there it is. 1208s, 1209s, 1210s on FTCH. Right through that $12. Right up to that 1225. Crazy strong. It's the biggest mover on the day right now. INDO going up and touching that top resistance level, 950, 960-ish level. Oil back up over the 92s as well, 92.25. INDO oil coming back down to the 92s. All right, drug, what you got down here? Are you gonna hold green again? Is that what we're doing here? 67 cents to the bottom. I mean, not 67 cents, 10 cents to 367 is what I meant to say. Making a higher low here at the 372s. Only up 2% though. So I'm thinking people will be shifting their focus to something that's up a little bit more, even if it's high float. Okay, coming on down, and there's a 367 touch right there. Let's see if it can force its way on through there to the 350s. Very quick red day there for it. The drug. So looking over here on the daily chart, gave back a whole lot, and has the 350 here as that point, re-entering this old resistance. There's a three. Wow. Okay. Got down there quite quickly. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we saw it on TOS. Huge little drop through this level on the red day for drug. All right, so it is red on the day. Let's go ahead and focus in on some green stuff. Yeah, I kind of figured drug was getting ready. But it does have some recovery. The only problem now is that longs aren't going to want to touch it because it's red on day. It's down almost 10% out of the open now, negative 10%. So longs are like, nah, man, I want to keep my shoes on today. And if someone was holding here for VWAP, you remember at the beginning I said, man, it looks like somebody's collecting above VWAP. Wow, it's just sitting here. It's doing the same thing it's doing yesterday. It just does not have the luxury of being green on this drop. Yesterday when it dropped, it was still up like 20%. Positive 20% percent change. INDO also took a drop as well. Hustle. And this is what I was telling Rudy to watch out for. When oil comes down, these things have exaggerated movements to the downside as well. So it's just like, ugh. I've been watching INDO and Hustle. I traded them for a while, but I just couldn't really get a read on oil, so I just left them alone. Let's look what the overall market is doing as well. SPY down to 4. Oh, wow. Big dumps on the SPY as well. Did not see that one coming. From the 419s, a $4 drop down here to the 415s. So we are right now in a clown show, and I refuse to put a clown nose on today. So on the SPY here on the daily chart, we can see it came up here, tried the gap fill, got midway of the gap fill, about 50% into this, and then had a drop. On the NQ, we can see pretty much the same thing happen. Got up here to the 13.3s, and now it's coming back down to the 1300s. The SPY continuing to build momentum to the downside here, though, into Friday. So be careful if you're going to be jumping into any of these things. We need to find something that is reversing the market, that doesn't care about this drop. And right now, I can't see anything. We're looking at the scans. Nothing really standing out that's reversing the market. Fetch is holding up. It's up 1% on the day. And then Bed Bath & Beyond is trash. I wouldn't trade that. But Fetch got a nice little gap up. For Fetch to go back red on the day, it would have to break the 1150s here. So just keeping my eyes open for something that is reversing the market or going against the market movements. This is also why I like to let these things get a little bit of volume behind them before I touch them. I want to see what the true sentiment of the people is. And, you know, sometimes it can be quite ugly. Let me look back at some of these other ones I was watching. Amazon, red on the day. Coinbase. There's Amazon going red. Coinbase. Come on, Coinbase. Coinbase continue down as well. Hibbit is traversing the market, but Hibbit is already up, and really not an entry day for Hibbit. Had this little pump up to the 64s, came back down. We'll see what happens there. New Still around that $5. We got some more stuff popping over here on the scans too. I'll go and look at it in a minute. Plug, come on, plug. Are you serious? Oh, so the market wants to crash now and nothing wants to work. Okay, that makes sense. These are working. Let me go and try again. We saw JD, plug, SoFi continuing down. Where was I? Revlon held up this 200 multiple times and is failing. Veru was another one that I was thinking was going down. BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond. Siga, big down movement on Siga, back within this range though, coming back. I'm wondering, is this going to be a support in here, support range in here around this level? Never know. May need some more catalysts. Micro floats, we got PEV, that's EV stock, Hustle, INDO. CYN, okay. Okay. So yeah, Fetch is the only thing going against the markets right now that I'm seeing. Yep. Fetch is killing the market right now. It is a higher float, so those that are in there with SB, congratulations. Definitely getting a nice strong move up. SB called this thing back when it was like $9. So definitely a great call on that one. Coming into the end of the week and it is pumping up. Plug. There's Plug waking up. Plug coming back up here to the top out of this short-term consolidation. Amazon news popping up on it. It's very small green. I don't know if it'll be able to compete with Fetch. GDRX making a move as well, back green. That's One Life's call out. Or actually what he's actually swinging, not just a call out. Oil got a nice little pop back over almost to the 93s up here. So yeah, low floats today. Drug for day trades. Drug just not meeting the criteria, going on down. But the higher floats are definitely in. Oh wow, SPY popped back up to the 419. What in the world's going on around here? What? And look at this. This thing popped down to the 415s and popped all the way back up here to almost the 420s. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's some wacky stuff going on today. Should I grab my clown nose or not? Is the question. This thing came all the way down here to the 415s and absolutely crushed back to the top side. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Think about how many shorts got caught in that though. Like this is insane. If you short it down here towards that 415, you just got your back broken. What in the world? Let's look at some of this news that's coming out. That's what we need to look at. So Fed Powell says central bank committed to wait, let me make this bigger. Fed Powell's wait. It's gotta be news coming out causing this kind of ruckus. Let's go back up here. California Air Resources, Fed's Bostics says, okay, whatever. Fed Powell, in prepared remarks for Jackson Hole's speech, says central bank is moving policy purposefully to a level sufficiently restrictive to return inflation to 2%. Fed Powell, Fed's Powell says restoring price stability will take some time, require using central bank's tools forcefully, says reducing inflation to require sustained period of below trend growth. Okay, very likely to be some softening of labor conditions, some pain to households. Says these are unfortunate costs of reducing inflation, but failing to restore price stability would mean far greater pain. Powell says benchmark overnight interest rate at long run neutral is estimate 2.25 to 2.5. Not a place to stop or pause. Says overarching focus is to bring inflation back down. Okay. Says at some point as policy stance tightens further, it will be appropriate to slow pace of rate increases. Says restoring price stability will likely require maintaining restrictive blah blah. Okay, that's just a looks like a repeat. Okay, let's also look at the NQ news. Okay, North America morning briefing, cautious open. Okay, it might be the same. Yeah, it might be the same news over here on the NQ, just a shortened version of it. Trying to reduce inflation, trying to do it forcefully, working with the central banks, may cause household individual households some pain, but it'll be better than what would happen if they didn't take any action. Is basically what he's saying. So that was a crazy move on the SPY, you know. Fetch continuing up 1250, does not care about anything that's happening today. Absolutely going bonkers. INDO continuing to test this high as well of the 967s. Oil back over the 9250s. Plug continues to play around with this $30 level. Had a huge buy up here back to the 2950s will be the floor here on that one. But it is red on the day, trying to hold green on the day around the $30 level. Has a top up here of the 31.21. Lori says BBBY holding the $10 area, but will it be able to compete with all this other stuff going on though? That thing it's in direct competition with Fetch today. Fetch is killing the game today. BBBY jumped up there. A lot of sell off on the hour chart as well. Reached a high of the 1140s. And this hour candle will be closing in about less than 15 minutes. So looking like it will be closing lower here. Lower than expected. Well, I guess it could be expected because BBBY isn't a great stock. Plug launching back up here as well. 3025s looks like this about to get broken. So a lot of competition out here on things that had news, had earnings and catalysts, but just didn't get any love throughout the week. And here at the end, I guess these people are preparing for next week, what these stocks can do. And we'll watch plug into next week as well, because I'm sure with that new Amazon contract, next week we may actually see a gap up on plug. But we will see. Bond yields pivot higher as Powell delivers Jackson Hole address. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Fetch isn't slowing down. It's gone. Okay. Drug continues to go down as well. Red on the day. Will probably continue to make new lows now. So that one's done. So low floats and micro caps definitely lost today to the higher floats that are moving. Got about 10 minutes left on the stream. For today, like I said, low floats and micro floats were definitely struggling. End of the week. A lot of them did not have catalysts on the board. Sometimes Fridays get really freaky and things pop up midday. So we kind of got to be careful of those things and make sure that they're just not pump and dumps on a Friday. That they actually have a good backbone behind them. BBBY had what looks like maybe a shoulder here at the 1061. It's only a 1%, so who's gonna buy this thing back up with all of this moving up? This is where the action is. 25 million shares up there, and it's up 11%, and it's up 33% from yesterday. So very a lot of eyes on this one. INDO also getting choppy at the top of this range. Lori said, did we see Jay-Z? Jay-Z the rapper or Jay-Z? Okay, Jay-Z. This is a IPO. Only 79,000 shares traded on the day. Moved from 126 up to the 180s. This is a trap. Let's look at Jay-Z news. This is another Chinese company. Oh my goodness. Chinese education. Let's see what we got here. Junzi Education Technology Group shares resumed trading halted at 152 level. Watching AMTD. Oh, I did get that right. It was AMTD I looked up earlier. Okay, Junzi got $25 million initial public offering. Um, Limited shares open for a quote at 9:50, 10 a.m. Okay, well, yeah, they're gonna be halted for a while. Let's see what kind of halt this is. It should be just a volatility halt, I think. Jay-Z, yeah, just a volatility halt on that one. Let's go and actually, they probably don't even have any kind of company news or anything out here yet. Just all we know is their education. Oh, they do have. No, no, no. This is the wrong thing. Jay-Z. What I'm looking at. Jay-Z statistics. Nothing for anything. That makes sense. IPO. Okay. Engages in developing educational content to fulfill the massive demand for high quality professional development trainings resources in China. It has two operating segments: educational content services and other services and IT related solution services. Let's see. Target price. They have no target price yet. Blah blah blah. Okay. Let's see. Jay Z. Mm, Nothing there. So that was it is a low float though. Only 5 million shares in the float. There are a couple of things popping out today. It looks like, let me see. Was this all today? 826, 826, 826, 830, 30. Yeah, so PXMD, ONFO, JZ, all of these are very low floats coming out on Friday, which is kind of scary, kind of shady. JFB, Jeff's brand. What do you do? This e-commerce and consumers, based out of Israel, Israeli corporation, and then we know this one was a Chinese one. Yeah. Then we got Onfo. We acquire controlling interest in and actively manage websites. Okay, long-term growth opportunities, stable cash flow, all of that stuff. So, okay, face minimal technological competitive silences. And then PXMD, that sounds pharmaceutical. Yep, Pax Medica, neurological development. So, yeah, we got a lot of low float IPOs opening up today. Let me put those. I guess I'll watch for them. I'm not gonna trade them. I'll watch for them though. PXMD, Onfo, JZ, and JFBR. JZ and JFBR. Oh, it's already on there. And JFBR. And what were those other two that are coming up on Monday? Or is that Monday? No, we got a holiday on Monday, Tuesday. So on Tuesday, BI, BIAF, and HPCO. I'll come back and look at this on Tuesday. I'm not gonna put all that on here. All right, but Fetch has come down a little bit there, finally finding a little bit of a top. INDO still right in that range. Drug continued down as well. 333s. Hussa. Okay, well, anyway, we saw some crazy stuff happen. Plug giving back the ghost there. Oh my goodness, the spy's back down. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna put up a prayer for all of the longs and shorts today in the SPY and in the NQ. We're gonna just put up a prayer for them. They have definitely been through it this Friday. My condolences. I don't know what to say. It's been a great day watching this funeral. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember, we do have the Discord that you can jump into and chat directly with me or Ben or any of the other content creators and other traders in the community or other investors in the community. We do have a couple of channels in the network. We have Reliable Rudy. He puts out content about creating investment strategies, looking into portfolio building, and looking into just his perspective of the market overall. We have Ben over on Framework Fortune Home channel, which he posts and goes live some days. He's been currently working really hard on the DLA project, which is our digital land acquisition project. You can go and check that out. We also have a Discord for that. You can also check out the DLA website, DLA.org. You can go and check that out. They'll probably drop a link for it. Also, if you're interested in cryptos or NFTs, we have the Framework Fortune Crypto channel that you can check out. And all of this stuff, you can ask us. You can ask us anything in the Discord. Just drop it. We respond pretty quick. You can just at us at Framework Fortune or at HH Trader or at I forget Rudy's gamer tag on there, or not gamer tag, but his tag on there is iRooster something. iRooster at iRooster. It'll pop up if you start typing that. Also check out Stunks and Chunks Gaming. She has her gaming channel. You'll see her in the chat. She's one of our moderators, Lauren. Also, we have our Framework Fortune Media Network channel, which is a collective channel of everyone in our network that you can go and check out. Anybody that drops content in our network, it will immediately be over there on that channel. What else we got? Something Chumps Gaming, DLA, Play to Earn. Play to Earn. We've been investing a lot of time in the Play to Earn ecosystems with EVIO, and we've been looking into other ecosystems as well. Basically, you get paid to play, not paid to stream or not paid to do anything like that, but paid to play. I think that's everything. Also, if you're looking into using any kind of software for keeping up with your trades, we do use TraderSync. It is the trading journal that I use to keep up with all this stuff, because it's a great way to definitely manage your winners and your losers, and to be able to see them stacked up right beside each other and be like, oh, this is why I lost that. This is what I missed here. This is what I should have been looking at. And I'm just talking right now, watching the SPY die. But yeah, definitely keep your head on a swivel. Take good notes. Definitely record your trades. Definitely look back over them, because that's the best way to really correct some of the issues that you may have. But yeah, what else? Boy. I think that's it for me today. You guys, if you're gonna continue trading, be careful. Keep your head on a swivel because it is not playing out here. Oh, let me see. Some people are talking. Let me read these comments before I go off. Okay. And it loses 13K. Yep, if bond yields are higher, it means we're paying more interest on 3 trillion in debt. China company, Grip 606 over at Twitch. Appreciate you for tuning in. Um, what what is this? Undefined. Are you trying to sell me, people? Is this no DOT top streamers? Yeah, that's a bot. Okay. So anyway, that is it for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my hands out of the market after seeing all of this death and destruction. And this is why a lot of times I like to see that volume come in and show me the story because it gives time for somebody. Because I didn't even know Powell was speaking today. I just was doing my normal thing, watching and looking at the news, and yeah, definitely kept me from getting blazed today. Definitely. But you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.